Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Till now in this channel, I discussed about the aromaticity of benzene, its structure and hybridization, and the electrophilic aromatic substitution of benzene, Friedel-Crafts alkylation and Friedel-Crafts acylation. So today I am going to discuss about the theory of reactivity and orientation. To understand reactivity, let's take a simple example. When benzene react with sulfuric acid, it takes 20 to 30 minutes to complete the reaction. But in case of toluene, when it take parts reaction with the sulfuric acid, it take only 2 or 1 minute to complete the reaction. So this is the basic difference. Here the toluene is more reactive, so the reactivity of toluene is more as compared to benzene. Another thing is orientation. What is orientation? Actually, this position of benzene ring, mono substituted benzene ring, is ortho. This is also ortho position. This is meta and this is para position, right? So when another substituent came to a benzene ring which is mono substituted, say on the electrophile, it attached with one of these 6 positions or one of these 5 positions. So where is the suitable position for this electrophile to attach with a mono substituted benzene ring? It is known as the orientation. Okay, so these are the reactivity and orientations, right? The groups which make the benzene a ring, the group which make a ring more reactive than benzene, it is known as ring activator, and the group which make a ring less reactive than benzene is ring deactivator. So if methyl ring increase the reactivity of this ring, then it is ring activator, right? And when a group attached with benzene ring decrease its reactivity, then it is known as ring deactivator, right? And another thing is, the ring activators are generally ortho para directing, right? So ring deactivator group are generally ortho and para directing, and the ring deactivator groups are generally of meta directing. They directs the electrophile towards the meta direction. Case of activators, they are also ortho para directors. The examples of activators are NH2 OH group. On the other hand, deactivating groups are meta directors, and the examples are NO2 CN COOH. Now the criteria for activating groups are: the key atom which is directly attached with the benzene ring must contain 1 or 2 lone pair of electrons. Here in case of OH, the key atom which is attached with the benzene ring is oxygen, right? So in OH, oxygen contains 2 lone pair of electrons. So it is ring activator. In case of NH2, it also, the nitrogen is the key atom and it also contains 1 lone pair of electrons. So it is also a ring activator and a ortho para director. Another thing is, here also an exception present. The CH3 or alkyl group, which is also known as a activator or orthopara directing group, but it does not contain any lone pair of electron in it, right? So it mainly has the inductive effect that makes the group activating group or orthopara director. Now in case of deactivating group, what is the criteria a group to be deactivating? NO2. So NO2 looks like this. So where it is the key atom here. So nitrogen, the key atom must attached with a more electronegative atom with a double or single bond, right? When the key atom of a substituent or group is attached with another more electronegative atom with a double or single bond, then this group is a ring deactivator or a meta directing group, right? So these are the examples of deactivators. Now let's take a look on the resonating structures of phenol and nitrophenol. So OH group is ring activator, so it increase the electron density of the benzene ring and increase the reactivity of the benzene ring, right? So it redirects the electron towards the benzene ring. So here the lone pair of electron goes to the benzene ring and this bond will break in this direction. So negative charge appears mainly in the ortho and para positions, right? So from the resonating structures of phenol, we can see that the ortho and para positions of the phenol ring is more electron rich as compared to meta position. So whenever one electrophile is present in the reaction mixture, or we can say that when it reacts with another electrophile, so the product will be mainly ortho and para product, right? So meta product is not formed in that case. But in case of nitrobenzene, what happens? Nitrogen is attached with the oxygen atom and this oxygen is more electronegative than nitrogen. So oxygen draws the electron from this nitrogen and this is partially negative charge and this will be partially positive charge. So the bond breaks in this direction and the positive charge occur in ortho and para position. So in a nitrobenzene, the meta position is more electron rich as compared to the ortho and para position. So when nitrobenzene react with another electrophile, it form a product which is meta product. Another exception here is the halogen atoms. Chlorine, fluorine, bromine and iodine. They are ring deactivators. At the same time, they are ortho-para directors because they have resonating effect. At the same time, they have inductive effect. For the resonance effect, they activate the benzene ring for ortho-para attack. For the inductive effect, they pull the electron from the benzene ring and deactivate the benzene ring. For this reason, they are ring deactivator and also ortho-para directors. That's all for today's video. Chapter the chemistry of aromatic compounds ends here, and in my next video I'll discuss about some important question which came in previous year GPAT related to this chapter. Till then, thank you and happy learning.